going to talk to you a little bit about children and their development from birth to 1 year. Primarily, we're going to talk about their speaking, their talking, and their hearing and understanding. So, I want you guys to remember that all kiddos develop at their own rate, and they might not have the same skills as another child. So you don't really compare them. They might not have all of the skills until the end of the age range, so don't freak out. So we're going to get started on their talking. From birth to 3 months, you're going to see that your kiddo makes cooing sounds and cries for different needs. So their cry for hunger is going to sound a little bit different from their cry from being frustrated, they can't reach something, or they're dirty. You're going to also see your little ones start to smile at people from birth to 3. In that is their talking portion. For their understanding and for their hearing, you're going to see that they get startled at sounds. They get real quiet, or they start to smile when you talk at them. They seem to recognize your voice, and they also become a little bit more quiet when you start to talk to them if they are crying. So that's from 0 to 3. The next one you're going to see is from 4 to 6 months. So in 4 to 6 months, for talking, you're going to hear them start to coo and babble and play along with you. So if you're singing something, you might hear them go, making little cute sounds that everybody just thinks are amazingly adorable. Well, not everybody, I guess, but some people. They're going to also make speech-like babbling sounds like pa, ba, or me. You're going to hear little giggles and little laughs, and they make sounds when they're happy or upset. So you might hear the pleasure coo, the or you might hear the something lower and grunty. You'll also pay attention to their facial expressions, and you'll see that this is their kind of communication. This is how they are doing it. So for hearing and understanding, you're going to see that they move their eyes in the direction of a sound. So if you clap on this side, you're going to see them start to turn their eyes. Maybe not their head and be so dramatic, but they might turn their eyes at you. They might start to look at that. They're going to respond to changes in your tone of voice. So if you're saying, you're using mother-ese is what it's called. Hi, baby. And you have this real high-pitched, calming, soothing sound. They're going to be attending to that and maybe be a little bit happy or look content. Or if you start to get mad and or not mad, but you say like, no, we don't do that. Or this is what we're supposed to do, and you lower the tone of your voice, you're going to see that they change too, maybe give you a head tilt or something. They're going to start to notice that toys make sound. So you're going to see them start to get the toy and hit it and bang on things. Totally normal, and that's perfect. That is a really good developmental skill. They're going to be paying attention to music a little more often too. They're going to be hitting, they're going to tap, they're going to show you just different stuff. That's how you're evaluating their hearing and understanding. So from 7 months to a year with talking, you're going to hear babbling, long strings. They're going to do like ma, 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 me, 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 up, 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 ba, ba, ba. Things like that. They're going to use sounds and gestures to get your attention. So remember we talked about banging things at 4 to 6 months? This is going to be to get your attention this time. They're going to point to things and they want to show them to others. They're going to get their toy and shove it in your face. That's really great speaking, talking skills for a little one that's from 7 months to a year. You're going to see them start to reach. They might reach for you and say up. It might be up, up, up. but you still have a word like that. You're going to have 1 to 2 words like hi or dada, mama, maybe like ball or dog, kitty, cat. These words are probably not going to sound very clear. If they don't, that's okay. Around their first birthday, that's when you'll start to see those emerge, to come out. They'll start using that. Then the sounds might not be clear, but typically mama, dada, agua, wawa for water starts to come out a lot. 7 months to a year in our hearing and understanding, we're going to see that they turn around and look in the direction of a sound that they heard. They're going to look when you point at something, even if it's behind them. You point at it, they're going to be like, what's behind me? And they turn around and they might look. They should turn around when you call their name. Baby, what your child's name is, they'll turn and they can look at you. Or you're going to get eye movement. You're going to get the whole turn. You're going to get a whole body turn. If they're crawlers or if they're already walking, they're going to stop and turn around and look at you. That would be beautiful development. Understanding words for common items like juice. You want juice? You want water? They'll understand that. Oh, look at the cup. Truck? Truck. They'll start to know this is what they're talking about. And they're like, heck yes, I want to play with that. They start to respond to simple words and phrases like no or come here. Sometimes they'll respond when it is not paired with a gesture being come, right? You're showing them what you want them to do with that. But if you just say come here and they come, that's really good. What about stop? That means like, oh, stop what you're doing, right? Playing games with you like peekaboo. Peekaboo and pat a cake are awesome games for little ones. Or even hiding their toys and playing peekaboo with them. So cover yourself, peekaboo. I see you. You're going to do that. They should be able to play with you at this point between 7 months and a year. They're going to listen to songs for a short little time and stories for a little bit of time. Now, again, we have to remember, not every kiddo is the same. These are all generalized, but this is what we're looking for. These are the developments that you want to see between these age ranges. There are a couple of things that you can do to help if your kiddo is not doing this stuff, or even to try to get them to get there a little bit quicker. Sorry, I need to sneeze. First thing, you need to check to see that your child can hear. You need to see and check this if they are turning around to a loud sound, they hear something and they get startled, looking at you when you're speaking to them. So really, really important with that. You need to always monitor this with your little one. Because if you do see a problem or they can't hear you, you need to tell your doctor right away, your pediatrician. That way they can lead you on the right track and either start to implement some kind of sign language with them, getting you to do some gestures, or providing an audiologist for them to see what's going on, ear infections, things like that. So another thing that you can do is to help your child is respond to them when they make noises. Talk to them. So if your baby goes, turn and look at your baby and say, oh, what are you doing? Oh, this is what you're doing, and start to just go along with that. That way you're imitating. They know that you're making the same sounds as they are. Laugh when they laugh. Imitate the faces that they make so they can see it. Teach your baby interactions like peekaboo or blowing kisses or waving bye-bye, saying hi, bye-bye. Get their little hand and do it. Then talk about things that you're doing. So a lot of times we think, oh, well, they're just a baby. They don't understand anything. That's not completely true. They're trying to talk to us way before they even have words. So this would provide them with a perfect opportunity, giving them the language. It doesn't matter if it's in English, Spanish, Mandarin, whatever language you choose, sign language, as long as you're using language with them and showing them how to interact. It's such a beautiful thing to see them start to communicate with you. So, like I was saying, tell them what you're doing throughout the day. If you have your baby in the bouncer and you're taking a shower, because that's usually how it ends up happening, we just don't have time as moms to take a shower sometimes. So you put your baby in the bouncer and they're sitting there and you tell them, Mommy's washing her hair. Mommy's shaving her underarms. Talk about what they're eating. Oh, you have an eggie on your plate. You're drinking milk. You can even implement the signs. You're drinking milk. You thirsty? Show them. Tell them, this is good. This is good for you. You're going to, you don't have to tell them like, oh, you're going to be strong or whatever. Totally up to your parenting style. But then when you see a dog, look at the dog. The dog says, woof, woof. Show them. Tell them. Talk to them. It's never, ever too early to start talking to them. It's never, ever too early to start reading them a book. Even if it's just in calm time and you have your baby and you're sitting there with baby's being rocked, grab a baby book. And once upon a time, whatever, never too early to start reading to them. They're just absolute little sponges, and they're amazing. English, Spanish, like I said, implement those languages, sign language. There have been several different studies that signs emerge way before the actual word does. So start to do it. I have some amazing colleagues who did their thesis on this, who have done multiple studies on it, and there's so much information out there. But it is kind of hard to come across if you're not looking for it. So that's another reason why I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to promote it to the public. I think that it's good general information, and take what you want from it. Talk to your pediatrician, talk to a speech pathologist, talk to other medical professionals who have seen these traits start to emerge with your kiddos or with kiddos in general. And let's keep on talking. I am totally open to seeing if any of you have questions. Please drop them in the comments or text me or message us on Versal Arts. This should be posted in Speech Corner, and I am providing different resources there. I want all of us to have the most positive and communicative life with our little ones. So, all of the information that I'm providing to you was provided by the American Speech, Language, and Hearing Association. All of this information is there on their website. It's asha.org. And if you do suspect that your little one is having trouble, it's okay. There is total hope. And we will provide the link for ASHA. You can find a service provider, or the best thing to do is let your pediatrician know, and they should have the resources for you also. But like I said, ASHA has an amazing amount of information. I'm just regurgitating all of this that has already been written and studied, and it's totally evidence-based. So there's my little disclaimer. I'll see you all soon. Bye.